Welcome to Ifa Stories, where ancient wisdom meets modern storytelling. Step into the sacred world of Ifa, the Yoruba spiritual system, where every tale carries the power of divination, destiny, and deep cultural insight. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of the Orishas, the divine forces guiding our paths, Òrúnmìlà, the Iron Moles, and many more. Each story is a bridge between the past and the present, weaving timeless lessons that inspire, enlighten, and transform. Embrace the wisdom, honor the tradition, and journey with us into the heart of Ifa. Subscribe now and let the stories guide you. To explore full Yoruba stories, Ifa teachings, and ancestral wisdom, visit our website, www.ifastories.com. Step into the sacred path for more resources and information. Story Ogue. Suyere chant. Ni Ogue agua nigwe bagu agua ni opon mapri yeye lono nire ni opon moni yeye. The family of Ogue was very poor and had pawned him to the household of Olódíguónà. Ogue spent a long time there, and his family never came to visit him. Eventually, weary of his situation, he went to consult Òrúnmìlà, who performed an Osa divination for him and revealed this Odu. Òrúnmìlà told him, "You must make ebo with 1 rooster, 6 doves, grains, ministras, and a large sum of money." After completing the ebo, Òrúnmìlà gave the grains to Ogue and said, "Go home and plant these grains in a small piece of land belonging to Olódíguónà. When you harvest the crop, save the seeds and replant them. Repeat this process continuously until you achieve a large harvest." Ogue asked Olódíguónà for a piece of land, and he said, "Take whatever you need." But since he only had a few grains, he could only plant a tiny plot. From there, the plants sprouted. He harvested them, replanted them, and continued this cycle. One day, Olódíguónà saw Ogue's growing crops, and his eyes filled with envy. He went to steal them. Ogue realized he was being robbed and returned to see Òrúnmìlà. Òrúnmìlà divined the same Odu again and told him, "You are being robbed, but you will catch the thief, and the thief is from your own household." He prescribed an ebo for protection and justice. Ogue performed the ebo, and a few days later, Olódíguónà sent him on an errand. Ogue left but returned suddenly, catching Olódíguónà in the act of stealing his harvest. Startled, Olódíguónà said, "Stay silent, don't expose me. It will be worth your while. I'll give you 2 sacks full of money." Ogue replied, "Let me think about it. I'll give you my answer later." He went back to consult Òrúnmìlà, who said, "That money is not enough. Tell him he must triple the offer." Olódíguónà agreed to this, because in Africa, theft is considered a very serious crime. Later, Ogue went to Olódíguónà and said, "I'm not satisfied with what you gave me. My silence is worth much more." Olódíguónà offered more money, but Ogue still wasn't content and demanded, "I want the hand of your daughter." Since they liked each other, Olódíguónà agreed, and they got married. But Ogue still wasn't fully satisfied. He made another demand, and Olódíguónà responded, "So you don't ask me for anything else, I will give you this property. From now on, manage it yourself." Ogue believed he had finally achieved happiness, but soon after he became arrogant, thinking of himself as wealthy and powerful. He stopped visiting Òrúnmìlà and ceased doing the things prescribed for him through Ifa. Before long, because of his prideful nature, he began to have many problems and enemies. One day, these enemies conspired, killed a man, and threw the body onto Ogue's land to frame him. Ogue was imprisoned. To clear his name, he had to spend all his money, ending up once again in complete poverty. Note: when you prosper, do not become arrogant. Do not forget Òrúnmìlà, or you will lose your fortune and fall back into hardship.